Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, this might come as a surprise to some of you because I've been getting some comments of people saying he's left his channel, he's gone off, he's doing other things. That is not the case. It's been a while. Granted, it has been a very long time, and that is my bad. I think it's been about 2 months since my last video. Now, that is not very good by anyone's standards, but I do have my excuses. But basically, I am just making a video and showing you guys what I've been doing, why I haven't been uploading, and just some other things with the channel. And you'll be happy to know, for the 4th time in a row in a video, I am back to do videos, and I can say this with an absolute promise that I am back now. There won't be no schedule or anything like that because me and schedules just don't work, but I can tell you right now I am back. There will be videos uploaded on the channel sort of frequently. The interaction never went. If you posted a comment on any of my videos, you would have got a reply, and if you didn't, leave it in the comment section down below in this video and I will reply to it. I've not left my channel completely. I didn't upload any videos because I didn't have the time, but I've been commenting, I've been liking your comments, I've been getting advice from you guys, and that's one thing I just want to say. I want to say a huge thank you to literally everyone who subscribed, commented, liked, everything. While I was gone for 2 months, I thought my channel would slowly die and just become irrelevant again, and that was not the case. Throughout my 2 months, there wasn't a day I lost any subscribers. I just gained and gained and gained, and I couldn't be more grateful. Everyone's been so nice to me. I know I'm not a big channel or anything like that, and I've got big ambitions of trying to educate people about reptiles and do the best for the environment. And I can't believe the amount of support I've been getting and you've been showing each other, which is bloody brilliant. Like, you guys have been liking the videos, you've been subscribing, and most importantly, you guys have been commenting. And that's one thing I've always said from the start of my channel, is the most important thing to me is when you guys comment, because that means I can actually talk to you guys. I can see what you guys look after, what problems you're having, what tips you have, so on and so on. And I've seen some people ask questions or ask me questions about reptiles, and where I haven't had the chance to reply to it in a few hours, there's been other people answering, then I can help jump in, and we just have a big conversation about how we can make that specific person's reptile better, and it's just been brilliant. So yeah, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone, and if that's one thing I could ask, please keep commenting. I absolutely adore it. So the reason for this video is I just want to show you some projects and upgrades I've been doing to the vivariums, but also why I've been gone. So the main reason I've been gone is work. I've been working quite a lot off lately, and the reason being is because I've said this a few times before, I'm currently saving up for my scuba diving lessons. I've now got a lump of money I'm happy with at the moment to do my first few scuba lessons, so that's good. So that means I don't have to work as much as I've been doing, and I can calm down a bit and focus a little bit more on here. Apart from work, I've just been back here working on some stuff with the reptile things, and so on. Just been working with the reptiles, making them better. And ever since I got a job, which was a few months ago, I've been able to buy stuff for the reptiles. So I've been kind of going on spending sprees every day, buying stuff for the reptiles, because that's where the majority of my wages go. Is I just spend it all on my reptiles, which is probably not the healthiest thing to do, but I love just being able to buy. I get excited over buying plants for my reptiles. It's kind of ridiculous by anyone's standards, but for me it's so exciting when, I don't know, like 4 ferns turn up in the post and I could put them in the vivarium and make them look nice now. So that's what I've really been doing. With the channel, as it goes, there will be some upcoming videos. I've already recorded some, just need editing. There will be some continuing series. And talking about the series, I have done, during my break, I've been overhauling some stuff. Some new overlays, some ways I've been doing the videos, some structures to the videos. Just so it's a bit more professional, a bit more easier for you guys to understand, because I know my videos can be a bit complicated every now and again. So it's just some stuff to make it easier for you guys. So basically, I was going to do a projects video. You guys, like, if you've been following me, you guys know that I was meant to do a projects video. Kind of left that a bit too long and did the project without thinking about recording it, so I'm kind of halfway there now, but I'll just show you the progress I've been making so far. So this is what you're going to see in this clip now. Hey guys, so now this is the little upgrade part after the little introduction. Basically what I'm going to do is go through this area, and then maybe over there a little bit. Before I start properly, I just want to apologise for my camera. It's starting to die, I think. It's starting to, I mean, if I can go over there, you can see just there's like a speck of dust. I can't help that, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get on. So over here is obviously where Ruby is. Now, many of you know who Ruby is because she's my main lizard and biggest lizard. So the way her vivarium works is we have some greenery, fake greenery about. She's happy as usual. We have temperature gauge currently 33 degrees in here, which it's probably in my room as well. It's boiling. But this is Ruby here. She's always happy. Nah, she's currently in shed, so she's a bit irritated, as you can see. She's a bit all over the shop. She's alright. Once she calms down, she's all good. Aww. There she is. She's adorable. Basically, we have this ramp, and if you've watched before, many of you know that just in this corner, we used to have a log that come down. Now, the reason we don't have that anymore is it was coming at such a steep interval where she would come down and she didn't grip properly. She would just slide down and smack her head into there, into the glass bit. So what me and my dad did was I designed a little ramp for her. My dad built it. She has a ramp coming down here that comes up here, goes there, and then slides off. And this is anti-slip silicone or plastic or whatever. It's got grains running all the way up it, and she does not slip at all anymore. She's currently in shed, hence why her vivarium's pretty dirty. I won't go in there and disturb all that much because, as you can see again, during shed she gets quite aggressive and I just don't want to annoy her. So let's get to the main part of the video, the upgrades I've been doing. So down here we have Winston and Blue. Now many of you will know Winston and Blue as my white tree frogs. Whites tree frogs. Yeah, I was corrected the other day that these are actually called white tree frogs. Whites tree frogs, not white tree frogs, because they're named after the man who discovered them. So nothing really changed here, but you may notice they're on the floor. Now this is not their permanent home by any means, but they do not need a bigger viv at all. And why is, oh, there we are. They do not need a bigger viv at all. And also another quick interruption, I guess. My camera only lets me record 1 minute 34 second sizes now, so if there's a lot of cuts, that's why. But they're on the floor at the moment, and I can tell you why in a minute. Basically, up here we have Lightning's Viv again. These two, if you know, are quite big, hence why we need to do the upgrades quite quickly, because these vivariums are quite small for them now, unfortunately. But hey-o, they are what they are. Down here are the two new vivariums. So these are currently 86 by 49 deep and then 56 high, I think. So they are sizable vivariums and they are really difficult to get hold of. So yeah, they're really difficult to get hold of just because of the size. They're quite a weird size. But in here we have Storm, which is my ball python. I can show you him quickly. He is doing brilliantly, gaining lots and lots of weight. If you know about keeping reptiles, guys, you know you try your best to keep a vivarium nice and pretty, but your snake or lizard or anything will come along and wreck it. There he is. Now these are, I can't remember what they're called, Reptile hides, and they are the large ones. A bit of advice, or if one of you could give me some advice on where to buy some bigger hides, would be greatly appreciated, because these are the largest ones I could find on Amazon at a reasonable price, and he's too big for it already. So I need a bigger hide for him already. So that's Storm's Viv there. There will be a thing going in the middle here, like a big tree stalk. And down here we have the almighty Groot, who is always happy. Now he's kind of ruined his vivarium because that fern's meant to go over the back there. But there's his hide over there. There's Groot himself. There's his water. There's a little area for him to climb. And yeah, that's his Viv. So all the other vivariums are pretty much the same. These two are going to be a next upgrade. And then Tango Neck has got a bit of a refurb. Maybe able to see that. But I'll quickly just go over what we're going to do. So, because these two vivariums are really difficult to get hold of, and the only place I can find buying them is Swell Reptiles. Now they are a brilliant website, great products and everything, but they are expensive. And what I mean by that is, I paid £92 for this vivarium, and that's a lot of money for a vivarium. I never spend that much money. I mean, these two we got for, I think it was £30 for the two of those in their terrariums. And I think we paid less for these ones combined because we made them. Basically, what we are doing is I'm going to strip that wall and Ruby's vivarium of all the little gimmicks and that. And we're going to do what we used to have, is have these up against it so they're facing towards me. Now, these ones are going to stay this colour, and Groot's just going to go on the bottom. Then me and my dad are currently in the process of building one the same width and depth as these, but the same height as these. The reason being is they don't need that much height, because the things going in it are, because the ones I'm going to put in there don't like climbing all that much, so they won't need the height. So we're building two of those, and they're going to be painted black. And basically, the reason being because they're going to be made out of MDF, the same material we do with these. So they won't have the laminated, nice wood touch finish. There you go, you can see the specks of dust on my camera much better there. Useless. So, excuse my throat. So they're going to go up against the wall, and then it's going to be Groot's at the bottom, then whoever's in that one, then Storm's on top, and then one on top. So we're going to have a big line here. Now, basically, Groot's going to be moved into one we're making because it's going to be the same size and that, but he doesn't need the height. If false water cobras don't really climb all that much, so they won't be needing it. Storm will probably end up staying in that vivarium. He might be moved into one of the smaller ones because of the size of him, he doesn't climb at all. He climbs up his like little bowl area and that, but he does not climb any higher because one, his weight doesn't allow him to, and when he does try every now and again, he falls off and wakes everyone up. Like legit wakes everyone up because he vibrates. Like when he hits it, he makes such a big bang. It's quite funny. And then Lightning will be going in this one, and then Rex, because he's quite big, will be going in Groot. So they will have a nice vivarium, and they should be done by Tuesday. And it's currently Sunday today, Game of Thrones night, yay! But it's currently Sunday tonight. So we've got a few more days, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. With these, you might be wondering, they will be getting moved out of this and into a much, probably the same, a little bit thinner than this one, but a lot higher. I'm going to be having wood coming down, and they're going to be going to the side on like a little table here. So I'm going to be having the vivariums here with them on the side a little bit, just because I don't have any other space. Like, and that can be like a reptile wall, because I've got loads there, or I have loads there, Ruby there, and I literally have nowhere else to put it at all. So they've literally got to go there, which I don't think is too bad. I think it will look really nice. So that's it for the projects video, like upgrade area. I'll see you back in a minute. So if you guys are excited, please leave a comment down in the description. Like and subscribe if you want, I don't mind, but if you could leave a comment, I love just talking to you guys. I find it the best thing out of it all. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, life's too short, but the world is wide.